Give me 1 second. Oh. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Yo, what the fuck? Bro. Oh. Hello. There I am. My fucking camera thing was closed. What else, bro? Give me a second. Give me a quick minute. So it looks like we don't have any fucking corners now. Yet again. We're down to the same bullshit. I really hope that isn't true. And by the way, if that super chat is real, bro, that's that I appreciate it, but bro, that's way too much. I'll read in a second. Give me a second. I have to put up my chat quick. God, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? 1 second. This is crazy. Some crazy shit, bro. Give me a second. So we're at a point in time right now. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this other chat up. I literally just jumped on here, so that's why everything is haywire right now. We were actually going to do the fucking shakedown. But I said I need to do this stream on my own today, and then we'll do the shakedown tomorrow. So that's pretty much what's going on. Make sure that these are working. Bray on the weekend. What's going on, buddy? With a $200 super chat. I hope this is a fake super chat. I hope this isn't real, because that's way too much money to give somebody on a fucking stream, especially me. You know, go buy some baby formula. Go get some groceries for the fucking family. I appreciate it, but no one should ever be giving me that much for anything. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But this news is fucking nuts. So Bray on the weekend. Appreciate the generosity beyond. My belief is Jair Alexander realized that he wasn't gonna get many snaps, especially with I don't care how good you are, learn my scheme, coach like Vic Fangio, which is exactly why he's great. Either that or his injury was worse than we knew and the Ravens weren't honest. I don't know if it had anything to do with the injury. I just think that we don't know what the plan was at CB2. I thought they were going to start him next week. We were going to get healthier. We were going to get better. And, they were finally going to put him at CB2. This is a second player that's either retired or left this fucking team at this point. Okay? Already left the team at this point. All right? Former Pro Bowl Jair Alexander decided to step away from football to try to focus on getting himself right physically and mentally before deciding on his future. Alexander informed the Eagles of his decision today, NFL and Fox has learned. So whether it's the injury was worse than expected or he was given the information that he wasn't going to start on this fucking team at all. No idea. But now you're down. You got nobody. I mean, now Asante Samuel just signed with the Steelers. Asante Samuel literally just signed with the fucking Steelers. And now you have nobody. And I mean, Stephon Gilmore's probably the only corner that's left out there right now. I mean, there's nobody. That's it. I mean, you can't make trades. You got to go after off the street targets now. There's nobody that's available right now. I know we have a lot to bitch because of this game. At the end of the day, it was a defensive game. The defense looked fucking fantastic. But CB2 is still a fucking issue. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're going to just, at this point, we're going to just have to, at least try to cover it up. We're going to have to cover it up. We're just going to have to fucking just take the bullets as they fly and cover this shit up as much as possible. That's all we could do. So, it's fucking nuts. Great on the weekend. I appreciate the super, man. Much love. I do appreciate it so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. What do you guys think? Honestly, it's almost like fuck it. It's almost like, you know what? Fuck it. Who cares? Who fucking cares now? I saw that Xander went live for some reason. I was like, what's going on? Did something happen tonight? Did the Eagles sign a free agent off the street or whatever? Nah. No. CB says if the Ravens knew that when they should get slapped with tampering charges. Yeah, I don't know, bro. If we don't get heavy pressure on Goff, Dorian, Ringo are cooked. I mean, this is a different story this week. You got two fucking receivers, Amon Brown and fucking the deep threat. You got two guys that are going to do a lot of damage on you. So, this shit fucking sucks. Fucking blows ass. Stupid. Bray said, it's not, man. You deserve it, fam. I fuck with your content heavy. I've been making good money lately. I promise it's fine. Hey, as long as it's not hurting you, I'm okay with it, but I appreciate it, man. Means a lot. Trust me. We're all in this together at the end of the day. We had an issue with edge rusher for a while, and then, unfortunately, Smith ended up retiring. Then after Smith fucking retired, we finally got Jalen Phillips in the building. But now you're back at the same bullshit at CB2. I mean, you literally went back to the same bullshit. They're not moving DeJean to the outside. I mean, maybe they have to now. I think the only answer I have right now is to move DeJean to outside. Is to move DeJean to the CB2 now. You're gonna have to. You got Michael Carter now. He can play on the inside. Let him prove his worth. Let him prove himself. You know what I mean? Not a bad thing. You still got Ja'Cory Bennett, so they could give him another shot. He wasn't active for this last game either. So those are pretty much your options right now. Those are your options. SA with the super chat. We needed to see DeJean outside for a quarter. The PI calls on him last night were fake. First game with Bennett starting. If he's trash, try anything else. Yeah, I mean that's really the only thing they can do. Either move DeJean to CB2, Michael Carter on the inside, or you just say, fuck it. We've been waiting for this with Ja'Cory Bennett. Put him on that fucking number 2 spot, see what he could do. I mean, I feel a lot better right now because this defensive line is just, it's night and day. I mean, you got 3 guys back that became immediate impacts. Like Brandon Graham had a pretty good game. You know what I mean? Missed the tackle in the backfield. But I thought he had a pretty good game for the first game he's been in. Okay, we know that, Jalen Phillips was fucking amazing in this game. Okay, 19.5 pressure rate. It's pretty fucking good for his first game. Okay, Jalen Hunt had a fucking sack. 4 tackles for loss. I mean, he was great. He was fucking excellent. Jalen Hunt looks like literally last year's Jalen Hunt in the playoffs. That's what I loved from it. Okay. You know what I mean? So I thought, Uche, I didn't see much of him. I don't even know if he was inactive or he just didn't get any snaps in the rotation. But they're going to have to rely on this pass rush for a lot of shit. They're going to have to rely on this pass rush. Heavily going to have to rely on it. But there's still options there. There's still a lot of options there. So appreciate that. Appreciate the super chat essay. The first game with the Bennett starting, if he's trying to, yeah. I mean, I've been waiting for Bennett to be a starter, or at least be given the chance. Okay, at least be given the chance at CB2. And if he doesn't play well, he doesn't look like he's going in a good direction. That's it. Then you just take him out and you just either put Keely or a fucking Adoree in there. And it looks like they like Adoree, more than Keely Ringo. Hence we know that shit pretty fucking well. You know what I mean? We'll see how it goes. But community's great, bro. It's great here. We're all in this together. Jay says the D-line needs to pressure Goff the same way they pressured Love. Well, yeah. I mean, you're hoping you get that. You get a nice team base rush. A nice even rush, It looked way better. It's going to get better. It's going to get way better. Guys got to stay healthy, but it's going to get better. I mean, the offense has got to play better. We know that. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know what direction the offense is going to go into. It was a defensive game. It was just one of those games. You're hoping that at home next week, you're not going to look like that offensively. So it's almost as if, I'm not going to ignore the fact that they played like that, but Man, we said Asante needs to come home, bro. He's been difficult. Howie needs to go steal him off some Steelers practice squad. I don't know what the move is for the Steelers. What's going on with Slay right now? Isn't he hurt? Is there a concussion, or is he really hurt? Is that why they signed him? Are they moving him up to the active roster? I don't know what's going on with him at all. No idea. Anyways, I still wanted to see Bennett, even with Alexander on board. Yeah, same, bro. Same. Yeah, I mean, we gave the Ravens a 6th-round pick and a bag of chips for Jair. It just sucks that Jair decided to do this on the same week as the Lions game on Sunday. ATP, it's Bennett or Carter, 2 or bust. Yeah. Well, Carter's never playing the outside. Michael Carter is not playing the outside. Carter will play on the inside if the gene moves to the outside. But Jacorian Bennett might get his shot now. Might get a shot. I fucking hate this. I mean, I don't get how players, I don't know what. He decided to step away from football to try to focus on getting himself right physically and mentally before deciding on his future. This guy has been begging for fucking. This guy has been begging, okay, for playing time the last couple weeks, the last 3 weeks. With the Ravens, at least. The 2 weeks with the Ravens as a healthy scratch. He's been trying to fucking get back. And he misses one game with the Eagles. They sit him out. And now he steps away. So the Eagles give up, they make a third day pick swap, which ain't no big deal. Thank God they didn't give up more for him. Wasting our fucking time. Totally wasting our fucking time. What the fuck, dude? Mark said, bro, I'm not worried about how our offense played. We play the standard of the team is doing. And that's fine. That's fine. They played to win. They fucking survived. Jalen Hurts put the team on his back. That game came down to a few plays. Both offenses, both Green Bay and the Eagles did not play well the other day. I was kind of more pissed off yesterday, but when I kept thinking about it, I was like, look, you haven't seen a game like this since, it's been a while. These are what the early 2000s games with good defenses used to look like back in the day. You know what I mean? So I didn't want this game to be like 3-0 Eagles, 3-0 the entire game. That would be a first for a lot of players. But you know what? I don't get it. Like, as soon as the Eagles lost against the Giants, fucking Smith just fucking retired. Like, he was like, the Eagles are not legit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's what he fucking did. That's what Zadarius Smith did. He fucking ran. He ran away from this team as soon as the Eagles lost that first fucking game against the 2-4 fucking Giants at the time. Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Makes no fucking sense. It just doesn't. Kenny with the super chat. Appreciate the support, buddy. So I was afraid of the Giants when masking KP's play calling. He's 1-9 this season, calling a complete game. Enough Saquon inside runs, third and long, wimp calls, need AJ in slot more design plays. Perfectly fucking agree. Okay. Apparently the news came out on 97.5 that 4th and 6, 4th and 7 play, whatever it was. The Eagles didn't kick a field goal there because it would have been a 58, 59 yarder. So they decided, and apparently the news coming out now is that Hurts and AJ went rogue on that play. They called that play, that fucking stupid 2023 PI call bullshit fucking pass. That AJ looked like he didn't even fucking try to get the fucking ball on that. Okay? That fucking pissed me off. Beyond. So, yeah, I mean, the inside runs, the Green Bay defense was sitting on the short route, and they were just a loaded box. And the Eagles didn't change the play. Green Bay had nothing to worry about because the Eagles weren't throwing deep. Because they weren't throwing deep. You scored in 2 fucking plays. A check down to Saquon Barkley with blockers in front, 40 yards, and a 36, 37-yard touchdown pass to Devontae Smith. I haven't seen A.J. Brown on the inside. There wasn't much movement. They played so fucking conservative. Even Troy Aikman was calling it the fuck out the entire game. The entire game. You know what I mean? Crazy shit, dude. Brian Jr. with the super chat says, what about Michael Carter Jr.? Michael Carter Jr. is strictly playing inside. He ain't playing on the outside. They brought him in. He could play inside. He could play DeJean's role, and he could play safety. That's it. Can they put him on the outside? Can they? He's played on the outside before, but he's been over 80% inside. And you want to keep it that way. So it's either you just keep Adoree there, and like look, at the end of the day, Adoree sucks, Keely Ringo sucks. Has Adoree stunk it up the last couple weeks? I would say probably. Well, I can't count last week because he got hurt. He got a concussion, and Ringo took over for that second Giants game. But did he look horrible in this game against? Did he look horrible in this game this past Sunday? No. Did he look great? No. He got stiff-armed. He got, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he had the worst game. No, definitely not. Surprisingly, he didn't. So I'm not going to kill him so much for it. But, I mean, last drive, Green Bay's coming down the field. Why is it that on third down, on a crucial third down, not on any other down, on a crucial third down play, why does Adoree Jackson have to be fucking 12 yards off the fucking line? You know what I mean? He was closer every other fucking snap. That crucial third down that third down, I think that was the one to Christian Watson, I think. The big long the long pass downfield, middle of the field. And he's playing 12 yards off. You're playing 12 yards off. And I get it. They don't want to give up the big play, but Jesus Christ, you literally are giving them the first down. I mean, on third down, you got to be somewhat physical. It's something. I mean, you know what I mean? This crazy shit, bro. And Maddox77 says, as far as CB2 jokes on Howie this year, yeah. I mean, look, like, it's always pointing to Howie Roseman now because he did nothing with this fucking position. I'm not saying re-sign Slay. I'm not saying, you know what I mean? Like, Rodgers walking, not getting any comp pick for him, nothing. Letting Rodgers walk was a fucking mistake. And not at least trying to trade. Look, they didn't have to trade for a top-tier fucking, you can't do that. I mean, look, Sauce Gardner gets traded. That's 2 first-round picks. You left that position alone, and you're paying the price for it now. You're paying the price now. You can't get this right. I mean, they're just going to have to roll with it. They're going to have to roll with whoever's healthy. It's literally going to be like a CB2, like, it's going to be a CB2 by commission at this point. Like, whoever's healthy, whoever's better is just going to start. And you're going to call it a fucking day at this point. You know what I mean? You never even tried. I'm not talking about Jacorian Bennett 2 days before the first preseason game, that trade, okay? I'm talking about, like, right in free agency. Like, you never even attempted to trade for, like, a mid-tier corner. I don't know, somebody, okay? Whether they were in their prime, maybe last year of their deal. I don't know. Like, I wasn't looking for a top talent. Like, you're not trading for a Quinyon Mitchell skill set. You're not trading for a DeJean skill set. You just can't make trades like that. The Eagles aren't giving up big draft capital for that. But they never even attempted to do something important like that. And that's what fucking annoyed me. That just really fucking annoyed me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Tyler Hetzel, I enjoyed your channel, but I have not watched this season. I have been busy, but love everything you do. I'm from South Jersey. Awesome, Tyler. Well, dude, I hope whatever you're doing, hopefully you're gonna have some vacation time soon and fucking relax because, you know, maybe you're better off not watching this team. Maybe you should just stick to what you're doing. But I appreciate the support, man. All jokes aside, I do appreciate the support. I'm fucking really confused right now. I'm confused, man. Is there a fucking reason towards this shit? It is about his fucking health. It's about his fucking health, guys. It says, source confirms the Eagles are working with Jair Alexander as he steps away from the team from football to concentrate on getting his knee healthy and working on getting mentally right. So what the fuck does that mean? So I don't get it. So he's getting rehab from the trainers, and yet he's away. Now he's leaving the... So, like, why can't he just stay here? I don't know. Why can't he just stay here and get the rehab and just be out for fucking 4 or 5 weeks? I mean, does that make sense? I don't know. Source confirms the Eagles are working with Jair Alexander as he steps away from the team and from football to concentrate on getting his knee healthy and working on getting mentally right. So the knee isn't fucking right still. So, I mean, is he still injured? I mean, maybe he doesn't, maybe he's healthy, but he just doesn't feel like himself that he's ready to play yet. Maybe. Is that what I'm getting from this? I fucking hate this shit. I mean, I don't even care, dude. Like, if he could come back later on and he feels good later on to come back and sign here, I wouldn't even mind it. I don't think this was like a fight or like there was an issue. I just think, like, you know, maybe he was on the field, you know, the whole week and he just didn't feel right. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, how the fuck is he in this mental state right now after getting fucking traded here? He wanted to play so bad for the fucking Ravens. Now he gets traded here, and now he wants to fucking now he wants to leave because he wants to. I don't know. Essay with the super chat says, why would anyone think DeJean couldn't play outside? He played outside in college. These so-called fans have no faith in Riley Moss and DeJean can. Well, no, I mean, if there's any fans if there's any fans saying that DeJean could play outside, that he can't play outside, then they're fucking dumb. Number two, they've already done it. They've done it a lot of times between last year to this. They've done it before. You know what I mean? So it's not impossible. Number three, Fangio doesn't want to move him. As much as like a stubborn fuck Vic is, he doesn't want to move him. But now you have an option. Since Jair Alexander is walking away, now the option you can have right now is put Michael Carter on the inside. Let him prove his worth as an inside corner. And put the Gene on the outside. And if he's still stubborn to fucking do that, you just fucking put in Jacorian Bennett and let's go. Let's fucking do it. You know what I mean? I don't even know. So do we get our draft pick back? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, do we get the pick swap back? Like the fucking play, like you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like what if the Colts trade for Sauce Gardner, they give up 2 first-round picks? What if he decides to just retire tomorrow? What happens? Like that would be fucked. That would be really fucked up. No, nobody thought Alexander was a solution to CB2. That's not what we're saying. We're saying that we need depth. And him not being here lessens that fucking depth. And Michael Carter's not playing the outside. Has nothing to do with Jair Alexander being the fucking answer. But I was ready to give him a shot. I'm ready to give everybody a shot. Anybody that can step on the CB2 spot, I'm perfectly fine with it. Asante Samuel just signed with the fucking Steelers the other day. You know what I mean? Ron said, just got to stop them from explosive plays and big runs. Yeah, I mean, they got 2 good backs. They got a quarterback that can throw the fucking ball. You know what I mean? They got a good tight end. Like, they're loaded, you know? Jameson Williams is a nice speed demon for them. And he's becoming more of a route runner now. Like, he's not just a one-trick pony. Like, Jameson Williams is actually looking a lot better this year from a route concept perspective. You know what I mean? Amon Brown, I mean, you know, he's the main guy you got to stop in that offense. So they got a big game this week. It's a big fucking game. They could win this Detroit game. I mean, shit. You know, I just, maybe I've concentrated too much on how this team is looking. And, you know, I think I'm just, because, like, if they don't have an experienced OC in the building, I get nervous on how every game goes. But post-bye week, they shouldn't be looking like they did. But both offenses didn't look good. Both defenses for the Packers and for the Eagles, you know, played really well. You know? Yo, I think we get our picks back. It's Lemon looking. I mean, that's kind of fucked up. He would have been a good stopgap, yeah. Like, if you need a guy, if Jair Alexander was never going to start for this team or be the CB2, like, God forbid you have injuries, like, he's a fresh body that's healthy and could go on the field and fucking do some damage. I mean, that's what I really take from it. You know what I mean? That's what I really take from it. So now it's really his mental standpoint, and now his knee. Like, why can't he still be signed here? Why can't he be signed here? Okay, and at least, like, rehab. Just rehab from the NovaCare. Like, why do you have to, like, you know, like, Big Dom, like, they got therapists in the building. Like, why, you know what I mean? Why can't he just stay here? Like, if it said, hey, if the news came out today and said, hey, you know, Jair Alexander's going to stay out for like 4 to 5 weeks, okay, fine. I wouldn't even cared, to be honest. That sucks, but whatever. We'll deal with it. We'll fucking deal with it. But now, I have no fucking idea, bro. And what if he signs with another fucking team? Like, that's going to be fucked up. He signs with another team, like, what the fuck, dude? I don't know. I really don't fucking know. I don't get it. Like, if you want to get your mind right, your body right, like, you're getting the rehab, like, you can go to therapy. I mean, like, the Eagles have people you could talk. I just don't. I don't know. Yo, what up, Ollie Vassar? He said, I'm just jumping in. Why did Alexander step away? That's 2 players this year. Yeah, I know. As soon as the 2-4 Giants beat the Eagles on Thursday Night Football, fucking Smith was gone. Smith was gone. Like immediately retired. Like what the fuck? Like from one fucking loss, one fucking fluke, a fluky motherfucking loss. Like seriously, that's where we're at right now. And he just fucking gets up and fucking leaves. I hate that shit. Like not even 2 weeks before that fucking Giants game, Smith was like, "Oh, I'm not retiring. I got so much juice left in the tank," and all that fucking talk, because he was like, "Oh no, the Eagles lost against a really bad team, so I'm gonna go pick my bags up and fucking go somewhere." The Eagles have his rights. Hot take here. I think Eagles beat the Lions and lose to Dallas and Jerry World. No. No. Do I believe there will be, if the Eagles keep playing this way offensively, do I believe that there's going to be a team down the road that beats us that shouldn't have beat us? 100%. It could be Washington. Laugh now, but it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't fucking shock me. Would it fucking shock me? Chris says addition by subtraction, 100%. Yeah, I mean, we're back to square one all over again. I mean, we not even necessarily we got better, we got worse, but we really didn't go anywhere. We didn't get better or worse. We're literally in the same fucking spot. We're in the same fucking spot like we were before. So the Eagles had nothing to. No. For Smith, I don't know, dude. I really don't know. For Zadarius Smith leaving, I don't know. It was too fucking weird that he left right after that game. It was kind of weird. Not even a day later, 2 days later, and he decided to fucking retire. He already had like a sack and a half already for the season. He had a sack and a half already. SA with the super chat says the media is heckling AJ Brown even more now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen with this situation. I don't know why they don't throw to him. Like Devontae Smith has been great. You know what I mean? Like the smallest guy in the team is obviously Devontae Smith's getting the separation. We know he does that better than AJ. Okay, contested catching, like Devontae Smith is just so fucking good at it for his size. AJ Brown is more of a decoy now than really. He's getting into that Jihad Dotson role where he's not even involved. He's just a decoy out there. 2 catches for 13 yards. I mean, what is going on with Patullo and not giving? Like, I don't even think they put Devontae Smith on the inside. I don't know if they even moved AJ Brown to the inside. Like, they really haven't moved these receivers around either. Like, at all. They haven't moved any of these guys around. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say, dude. Like, Devontae Smith is here for fucking life. AJ Brown is not here the rest of his career. He's not. He's done. He'll be done. It might happen after this year. This year, he's not going anywhere. We know this. But if it's to a point where, like, this is how AJ's going to get treated, AJ, I don't know if he's going to get lazy or he's not. I mean, if 97.5, there was a rumor that fucking Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown went rogue on that 4th and 7 play. Okay, Nick didn't want to kick the field goal because of the trajectory of the fucking wind. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. Jonah Gonzalez, super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. So what's good, Joey? Did that last kick get blocked or did he just miss it? I think he missed it. That's what I look. If you go back to my stream, I looked at my girlfriend. I'm like, did that shit get blocked? Because holy fuck, dude, he was off. There's no way he was that off. Like the wind had a lot to do with it. The wind must have been blowing like fucking quick. The wind must have been going crazy at that moment. It had to have been. The wind must have been going nuts because there's no way he just kicks the fucking. It goes straight. It takes sharp turn left off his foot. I mean, like easily. badly. You know, maybe Nick made the smart call. The smart call on that 4th and 7 was not playing rogue, okay, and throwing this PI, trying to get a PI call where A.J. Brown barely even, I don't even think he even tried to catch the fucking ball. Maybe he did. You gave him almost half the fucking field back. Gave him almost half the field back. And that was a fucking problem. You should have punted the fucking ball. Yeah, I don't want to punt from the fucking, yeah, I get it. I don't want to punt from Green Bay's 40-yard line, 35, 40-yard line, but fuck it. Like, they have to. You have to. With the amount of time and the timeouts they have and everything, they still had some timeouts. They had, you know what I mean? So you gave them half the field there. Just a really bad fucking play. You know? Appreciate that super chat, by the way. And Mag77 with the super chat. Doesn't he have to pass a physical for the trade? No, I don't think he's still hurt. I just feel like I don't think literally he is still hurt. I think he's just not feeling like himself when he's practicing. He's just not ready to step on the field, I guess, yet. I don't think it has anything to do with him being hurt still. I think it's just a mental thing with him just not being, he's not feeling like himself right now. Like, yes, a trade can't go down. Like, he's got to pass a physical. He's got to be right. He's got to be good to go. You know what I mean? Appreciate the super chat. And you know what? It's not a stupid question, Amatic, because sometimes people don't know that. I don't shit on people for people not knowing simple shit like that. I don't, because some people don't know. Everyone, they got to take a physical before they get traded. If they get traded, they have to pass a physical. They can't have a big injury unless you're a free agent or you're coming off waivers. You could be injured. You can't get traded from a team. Okay, you can come off waivers injured. You could become be a signed free agent, or but that's where we're at. Willie Vassar says, as a Cowboys fan, we all know if a receiver is playing and no catches the team is trying to make, other teams want him. That way they could re-sign them for cheap. I don't know if that's, I'm trying to figure out what you're even saying there. Like, you're saying that because AJ's not getting catches, like it's gonna make other teams give up less for him from the Eagles if they decide to trade him? No. No. He's a very consistent player. The Eagles are not giving if the Eagles trade AJ Brown, like by the time if they trade AJ Brown next offseason, okay, let's just say that he still has another year left. I think that will be like his last year, I think. So I don't think, statistics, no. Like the Eagles are not giving him up for nothing. Like we're guaranteeing somebody's first round pick, maybe 2 of them. If that's going to be the case. I don't even want to talk about a trade next year. Like I'm really focused on this year, and that's it. I really don't even want to talk about next year's fucking off season. I appreciate it, Willie Vassar. I appreciate it very much, by the way, from a Cowboys fan as well. So I appreciate it. SA says with the super chat says, there an AJ Brown in next year's draft? You guys would know better than I do. To replace AJ Brown, I don't think replacing AJ Brown is going to be a bigger deal than everyone thinks it is. Okay, like Devontae Smith. Just the trajectory of just his, like, he's from Alabama. He's a Nick Saban guy. Yeah. Come on now. You can't even. He won the the fucking, receivers don't really get the, what's it called? The fucking Heisman, like the Heisman Trophy winner, man. Like you don't get rid of guys like that. And Smitty is just from route running, from contested catching, from his size. He's the entire package. He's the entire package at wide receiver that you want. He just doesn't have size, and that he hasn't missed a beat. He's been playing under the shadow of he's been playing in the shadow of AJ Brown for a while. You know, sometimes we just don't think about it so much because AJ has been like the go-to type guy. But this year in 25 is obviously Devontae Smith's season. You know? So next year is next year, but we'll see how it goes. SA with the super chat says could be a troll post, and he's learning the defense with the practice squad and comes back for a playoff run. Maybe Fangio defense is hard to learn. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, honestly, dude, like, I want to see the roster move tomorrow. Like, tomorrow we need to see a roster move, and we need answers for this. Like, we need answers for, like, Fangio should have his press conference tomorrow. Like, we need to find out more about this because I understand it's the injury thing, and Nick's not going to talk about another player's injury and what's going on. But I'm sorry, but, like, you know, is he promising to come back? Because that's fine. You know what I mean? But we just switched, you know, we swapped fucking, you know, day 3 picks with the Ravens, and now we don't have the fucking, you know what I mean? So it's not like we lost any picks. We gave up a 6th, and we gave up a 6th and traded for a 7th to get him in the building. Same thing with the Michael Carter trade. You know? There's something missing from this. Like, there's information missing from this situation. I'm even trying to find more stuff on it because thing. And it says Jair Alexander decided to retire. That would conveniently free up a roster spot for the Eagles to finally activate Corey Bennett. They could still open up another roster spot if they want to activate Willie Lampkin, though. Yeah, still fucking sucks. Still fucking sucks. Oh, here's Diana Rossini because she knows everything about the fucking Eagles, you know. Oh, as soon as Eagles news comes out, she's right on top of it. I'm told Jair is contemplating retirement, but for now is stepping away to think through his next step. Sources tell me that Mike Silver, the Eagles have kept conversations private over the last few days. Okay, so contemplating retirement, getting his mental back to what it should be, and doesn't feel like he's the same player anymore. I don't know. Private conversations the last few days from Mike's. This is from Mike Silver, obviously. Alexander expressed excitement last week about coming to Philadelphia and suggested he was healthier than he had been since the surgery. That's what made his absence in Green Bay curious. There was thought that the Eagles wanted to give him a chance to get healthy and acclimate, although he didn't make health sound like an issue. No, he didn't. He made it. I mean, he sounded like he was ready to go. And then he wasn't even active for the fucking Green Bay game, which was more weird that he didn't even fly with the team. Never even fly. He didn't fly with the team at all. I don't know. I don't know. I think whatever's going on right now, it's kept behind private door. It's kept behind the scenes right now. Yeah, he says, like, we got the Lions in Sunday night. Like, how the heck are we going to stop both the Sun God and Sonic and Knuckle? Yeah, I mean, I'm not, you know, it's what it is, dude. That's the Eagles are facing a more complete team against Detroit, and we're gonna be at home, which is good. So being at home is not a bad thing. But yeah, dude, they got 2 really good receivers. They got a good tight end. They got a quarterback that can fucking sling it. We have to depend on this pass rush now. Unfortunately, Jacorian Bennett should really get a shot. I don't think he's going to play well. I can't expect him to play well his first game in. So they need to activate him this week. He's not even activated on the roster right now. He's not even activated, period. So that's a fucking problem. If we missed anything here. PHY says it's not even about Brown being unhappy. It's understandable, but apart from that block on the Salon catch, I feel like his effort is minimal on a weekly basis running routes. There was a few times I've seen him slowing down. Like, I don't know. I mean, I can't, I'm not going to make the assumption of that and just, I'm not going to make the assumption that that's the case. You know? I'm not sleeping on Darius Cooper at all. I'm hoping he could take over as the number 3 wide receiver. He's not going to be a number 2 in Philadelphia. He's not a number 2. I don't think Darius Cooper will ever be a number 2 in Philadelphia here. No, probably not. I thought it was weird that he didn't even travel with the team. I had a feeling something was up. Like, why step away though? I don't know. Why not just say, hey, I want to take like 4 weeks off, rehab, or just mentally get myself right with myself to see what I want to do. You know, like a couple weeks, literally a week ago, he was happy to be here. He had no issue about his health. He feels like he could be the same player. I mean, he was very positive about that. And then he doesn't go on the flight to Green Bay. And then we get this fucking news 2 days later. Or a day later. We get this fucking news immediately. And that's what's really fucking weird about it. You know what I'm saying? Vic probably told him he had to start out at CB5 and make his way up. He said, nah, I don't know, dude. You can't, I don't think that's the case because he can't expect, I'm sorry, but for a guy that's played 16 games in 3 fucking years, you can't be in that mental mindset that you're going to fucking just go to another team and start immediately. Are you going to be given the opportunity? Are you going to be given the shot? Sure. But, you know, I think the Lions get smacked by our D-line. That's what I'm hoping. You know what I mean? The Eagles find ways to win. The offense has got to fucking play a little bit better. They can't do it like what they did last week. No. I guess it was just one of those games last week. That's all I could really say about it. I guess it was just one of those fucking games. They just couldn't get anything right. I mean, obviously they played so fucking conservative. So conservative, they almost played like afraid the other day. That fucking bad. You know what I mean? Kenny said AJ was on a Hall of Fame track, but it's over. AJ averaged as much yards as Justin Fields passing. Yeah, he's only averaging like a little over 50 yards a game. I mean, barely even fucking that. Mike Orwell said, Smitty is great. So is AJ. It hurts ain't getting the ball. Let's be honest. Let's keep it real. Jalen Hurts is limited as a quarterback. I have no issue with Jalen Hurts. Hurts looked really bad in the game. He looked mediocre as fuck. But the play calling affects the quarterback. The quarterback affects everybody around him. That's how it goes. As soon as Jalen Hurts missed that deep ball to Calcaterra, that was a walk-in fucking touchdown pretty much. Like, I already knew something was fucking wrong. Every time Hurts is missing deep balls, there's something funky, something fucking weird is always going on with the fucking offense at that point. But when he's on, he's fucking on. When he's on. So, I'm not down on Jalen Hurts. He looked like shit, but it's not how he's going to play the rest of the season. And what's on paper is what's on paper. Like, they literally won that Green Bay game because of fucking talent. That's the only reason they won that fucking game. A talent and a good fucking defense behind it. This is the 7th game the Eagles literally saved the fucking offense. And they were gassed. They were gassed at the end of the 3rd fucking quarter. They were already gassed already. That's why they were missing tackles. Jalen Carter wrapped somebody up, missed him. Brandon Graham missed tackle in the backfield. They were missing tackles left and right. You see multiple players missing tackles, that means they're fucking tired. You know what I mean? PH Watch, mental health definitely is more important, but can't tell me it's not weird having a situation happen twice on one team, not even throughout a full season. Yeah, just weird, man. Smith, now this. I don't get it. We got 203 in the chat, by the way, guys. Appreciate everybody coming over on the breaking news today. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. We cover the Eagles every single day. Check out the Philly Shakedown merch. Everything's in the description of this live stream. We got a lot of stuff coming out this week, and we have some stuff for Christmas and a lot of other stuff as well. Become a member if you guys have it. Obviously, it's for support, all that great stuff, algorithm, all that great stuff. So I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Me and Philly were supposed to do the shakedown today. But I pretty much was like, let me, I want to stream this news, and then we'll do the shakedown tomorrow. So it was fine. It says I really think Jalen isn't as good in the cold. I mean, look, I've played in weather. Let's see. When I was in college, I played on the Canadian borderline. I forgot what fucking school it was. We fucking traveled a while. Okay. Playing in that weather fucking sucks. It does. Now I was playing on fucking grass, not turf. So the grass is way better to play on when it's cold than the fucking turf is. But yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, look, Barkley slipped twice on 2 fucking plays. Mulata slipped in front of Barkley on 1 run play. Like, I'm not saying that was happening the whole game, but it was it's what it is. It was a shitty. You would rather play in fucking full snow on the ground than play in that slippery, icy shit. You have more traction in the fucking snow, to be honest with you. You have a lot more traction than you do on those like very cold, icy grass fucking weather conditions. But I'm not putting all the blame on that. That's just maybe a part of it, but you know what I mean? Miles said that linebacker a couple years ago from Pittsburgh retired on his too, remember? LJ Fort? Who, LJ Fort? That guy? And then he didn't retire. Who retired? No, the guy from the Chargers retired. Who was that fucking dude from the Chargers that retired? Didn't the dude from the Chargers retire? Like he got to the Eagles. I don't think he even played a snap. Couple guys. As I says, remember an interview after every cold game where Hurts looked off and he said he hates the cold. Some QBs are just off when it's cold. Yeah, maybe. 20 something degrees, that's what it is. Maybe it's the truth. I don't know. Miles Jack was one. Yeah, I don't know. Look, I don't know where. I honestly don't know where this is going. I have no idea. I mean, we're not screwed for the season, but it kind of just fucks up all the plans. It doesn't really fuck up anything. We're kind of in the same spot like we were. Like somebody said earlier in the chat that there was no promise that Jair was going to be the same player that he used to be, and he was going to be the answer at CB2, which I agree with, but we didn't see him play yet. So that question what if is always going to fucking be there now. I'm guessing we lost a draft pick. Yeah. I mean, Michael Carter's going to play on the inside. He's not going to play on the outside. I mean, they could make the switch. I mean, he has way less experience on the outside corner than he does inside. He's over 80% of his snaps have been on the inside. So if Fangio is not going to be fucking thick-headed now because maybe he feels better that Michael Carter's in the building, then you put DeJean at number 2 if you have to. Yeah, it counts as basically nothing's changed. Still rotating CB2. I know, nothing's changed at all. Everything is the fucking same, realistically. Just heard tight end news. What tight end news? or TE news, whatever that means. Michael Carr is going to be elite. Jair was washed. Yeah, maybe. I'm not going to throw judgment on a player that hasn't touched the fucking field yet. I understand like the background of the player, and I get all that, but all we were looking for with Jair Alexander was one fucking year playing a little bit above average. That's it. You know, it's not like he's here for the next 4 or 5 years on a big contract. You know, he's here for a fucking year. He's a rental for a year. So I'm not super confident with Coop on the outside. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be your best shot though. It's as for like the best player that could move to the outside, it's gonna be DeJean. But someone that's capable to play on the outside, you know, and you just deal with it and really relate and really, you know, get on this pass rush to really get there so it makes it easier for these defensive backs, then that's what you're gonna have to do then. You know? You got kind of loud when I said it was a long shot for Jair to do anything. Well, because no one really gave him a fucking chance. See, we hear the news now everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, I told you he was washed." Ooh, you know, like that's what everyone's gonna fucking say. "Oh, told you he was fucking washed." You know what I mean? I was loud because everybody was just shitting on it, just shitting on the fucking signing. Fucking no one was even thankful for the signing. I mean, people bitching about fucking Ringo and Dory for weeks. They finally make a couple moves, and people were already slamming both of the fucking moves and being pissed off about it. You know what I mean? Kenny says, how are going to be stopped the sun god in both sides? I already read that. Everything Raven fans said about him is true. He didn't have the balls to prove us wrong. I don't know. Until it's reported and we see like what the main facts are. The main facts are mentally he's not there and he just doesn't feel like himself, and it's injury related, but he's not injured. You know, he's just, I guess he just feels as if he's just not ready to be on the field yet. I don't know. It's very confusing. It's very confusing right now. So think of us having secondary problems. I agree with the Flyer, but it was always debt move. Yeah. It's all I wanted was him to get a chance. That's it. That's it. Give him a chance, see if he can stay healthy, see if he can play at a above average level. That's all it was. So that's it. He quit us. Why are you defending him? F him. He is washed now. Oh, I'm not defending him. I'm just saying that there's reasons behind this. That's all. I'm not defending anything. I defended it in the beginning because people were shitting on it. That's it. You know what I mean? If he's not mentally there all of a sudden, maybe there was a change of heart. I have no idea. I'm not gonna throw shade on a guy that, I mean, we don't even know what's going on. We have no idea what's going on. So with all the mental fucking bullshit going around, everyone's having fucking issues living in this fucking world as it is. One guy just fucking committed suicide a couple days ago. I mean, like people are either going through shit. I don't know what's going on. I wish I had the answer. But we'll see. Facts, Lions don't have as good as a D as the Packers, so that will be helpful. Yeah, they have some injuries too. They have some guys that are out the rest of the year. Like they have some missing pieces, but I mean, Green Bay's defense was good, but let me tell you something. If they didn't have Micah Parsons, they wouldn't have done shit in that game. They wouldn't have done shit in that game. Micah Parsons was really the only one doing a fucking thing on that defense. Besides, we were gifting tackles. We were gifting them easy plays to defend. And he got the game ball first. Lorvon's, I only wait till now to down him. I would have gave him a chance if he played. That's fine. That's fine. Like, since he like backed out, he backed off. He's not with the team. People are going to be pissed. I get it. If you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. I'm just not doing it because there's a reason behind it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, he's a fucking pussy now, and blah, blah. We don't even know all the information. You don't even know all the information. Is it kind of surprising? Kind of. Him not getting on the flight was even more interesting. You know what I mean? So, essay with the super chat. Appreciate it, buddy. Because once Hurts fumbled, they got conservative. Yeah, it seemed like they lost a lot of fucking gas, didn't they? Like the momentum changed for a while after that fumble. I mean, the Eagles wasted, eight and a half minutes? They wasted about 8.5 minutes going to the other side of the field. But I don't really even blame Hurts, man. It's like, it's a good defensive play. Like someone fucking just punches the ball out while you're already on the ground on top of another Green Bay player. You know what I mean? I can't even blame that too much. I mean, that's just a good defensive play, I wasn't even like mad. I was like, oh shit, good play. I mean, sucks, but and then they really disappeared for a while. I mean, until they finally scored a fucking field goal. They ran some play action. They got the tight ends involved a little bit. Big chunk fucking plays. Scored a field goal, up 3-0, and then they just couldn't do shit until the fourth quarter. Men's mental health is actually a thing. Yeah, well, it really is. It really is. So it's definitely a thing. So what do you mean y'all gifted him things? You literally got gifted Packers didn't have Kraft, Dobbs, or Golden. Yeah, well, dude, it's part of the game. We haven't had a healthy offensive line all fucking year. Hurts has been sacked fucking, 30 times already this year? I mean, a lot. It's been sacked like 30 times. We gifted them fucking predictable fucking plays up the middle every fucking 2 seconds. I don't know. I don't know what this generation of fucking fans are, bro. Like, they're missing guys. So what? They're missing fucking guys. So what am I supposed to do? Say, we don't deserve to win because they have injuries. Well, we had injuries before this fucking game. Before the bye week, we had injuries every fucking week. You know what I mean? Is what it is. It's their fault. Their fucking fault for being fucking injured. Is what it is. You know what I mean? Ron Ops says, I was hoping he would work out, but skeptical he could be the guy. It could be the guy anymore. Shame if it's mental health trouble. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. Like, if it's to a point where he has to leave the team, or just to say, hey, let me hang around the NovaCare for a little bit and try to, I don't know. I don't know why he just couldn't stay in rehab. So I think it's a lot bigger than just getting back on the field. Like, I don't, yeah. Goff only has 3 interceptions. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care about that. Chuck says, sucks regarding Alexander. I wonder if we will get our pick back. I don't know how the fuck that works out. Like, if there's some private discussions, so this is what Rossini says, Zach Burns said, Alexander expressed excitement last week about Philadelphia. Oh, what's the other? Cornerback, so Diana Rossini said, Eagles cornerback Jair Alexander has informed the team he is stepping away from the team to focus on getting right physically and mentally, per source. The 28-year-old is contemplating retirement. That's just so weird. So fucking weird how this, like, how is that even happening? Like, retirement from after 1 week of practice, he's contemplating retirement? Like, what are you talking about, retirement? Like, what the fuck happened? He didn't like the comment of AJ. That's my son. Yeah, no. I mean, that'd be funny. Wouldn't fucking surprise me somebody runs with that shit from WIP or fucking somebody out there. They did no Jurgens and Lane for some time in the game. No Jurgens, no Lane. Mulatto wasn't playing. The whole offensive line wasn't playing good for weeks. You know? The simplicity said the next man up mentality is not even a thing for fans anymore. It's actually disappointing. People get injured all the time. It's a part of the game. Oh, bro, they didn't have this guy, they didn't have this guy, they didn't have this guy. And guess what? Like the Eagles didn't have the starting quarterback winning a Super Bowl in 2017. The Eagles didn't have Darren Sproles. They didn't have fucking Jason Peters. They didn't have fucking, I mean, come on now. Chris Maragos. I mean, Jordan Hicks. I mean, come on now. Like, it's part of the fucking game. It happens. It sucks. It is what it is. Like, we don't control what other teams fucking do, Lions game does not matter. It's a luxury. Allow Lane and Cam the rest if needed. Yeah, I mean, necessarily they don't even have to win this game. But once we get into Thanksgiving, Green Bay and Detroit face off that fucking week. Okay, so if Detroit beats us, we need Green Bay to beat Detroit on Thanksgiving. That's the team we got to root for if we lose against Detroit this Sunday night. Thanksgiving will be a big game. Somebody's got to lose, obviously, but hopefully that helps us. So the Rams obviously won last week. Tampa Bay lost against the Patriots, so that helped a little bit. SA with the super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate the donation. Says Macklin came back from his knee injury and landed funny and was down but not injured. If Jair tweaked his knee a bit, it may cause PTSD. PCL is big. Yeah, probably. Because maybe he practiced, maybe something, maybe not even tweaked, but maybe he felt something that wasn't right, where he was like, oh no, like, and it brings you down. It must bring you down. Like mentally, it must bring, when you have an injury that you're trying to get by, he's been trying to be the same player that he used to be, and he just can't because he can't stay healthy for the last 3 fucking years. Okay. It's a problem. It's a big problem. He missed time in 23, missed the entire 24 season, I think. I could be wrong. No, not the entire 24 season. I forgot. I don't know how many games he played in 24. I know he played 16 the last 3, but I don't know how many. I don't think 24 is counting too much. But he's missed a lot of time. Hasn't even played a full year of football. Really, a whole year of football in 3 years. 3 seasons. Jay said Jordan Love has no way to blame for that loss but himself. Yeah, dude, like they got, you know what I mean? Offensive line, even when they lost their center, they were fine. You know what I mean? Dobbs ended up getting hurt later. Their center ended up getting hurt. Like, fucking shit happens. Let's see. Saquon was playing out of his mind. We could afford to lose AJ and Smitty then. So I mean, that's where we're at right now. I was making another video, but now my video is totally scrapped now for tomorrow. Totally scrapped for tomorrow. So, yeah, the plans are completely fucking different. Completely different. I just don't know the fucking direction we're going in now. I mean, we really didn't. Nothing is worse. Like we're not in a worse spot. I mean, the best thing that's happened to us is Jalen Phillips coming to this defensive line. Look at Jalix Hunt in a deeper rotation. He is looking like his playoff form last year. Awesome. The Kobe Dean is just getting better every fucking week, man. Come on now. Look at Nolan Smith. He got his first sack coming. I mean, it was immediate impact. Immediate. Jalix Hunt, dude, like the pressure on Love. Love moved back. Boom. Jalix Hunt right there. I think it was a handoff to I forgot it was a handoff to Josh Jacobs. I forgot what it was. I mean, boom. Immediate impact. everybody is fucking feasting off of Phillips. So really happy that move's making a huge fucking difference. Huge difference. SA with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. He probably lined up on Devontae. Pretty sure his route running ended Richard Sherman's career. Oh, boy. Yeah. Potentially fucking did, bro. And yes, I agree with you, SA, that Campbell, like, I don't know how I feel about Campbell as a fucking edge rusher right now. I really don't. Like, he's even losing more snaps now. Before Jalen Phillips, he was already losing snaps. Now he's losing more snaps. But at least like he's an edge rusher now that can actually be in coverage. He's an actual edge rusher that can cover. The one thing we're missing from this defense that we're probably not going to get back this year is Jahad Campbell and his coverage ability. And it's pretty fucking good. Really good. One of the best at it, especially as a rookie this year. So Campbell needs to stay as linebacker. Yeah. Don't think they're going to do that, though, unfortunately. Regardless how he's working the phones now, he bleeds for. Yeah, but he can't make it. You're done. You can't make trades. There's nothing you could do. Stephon Gilmore is a guy you could sign. Asante Samuel Jr. just signed with the fucking Steelers, so now that's off the table. You're done. You can't do nothing. You can't do anything right now. Nothing right now. Absolutely nothing. Bogus calling PI on Campbell. Yeah, it depends. He might have wrapped his arms around a little too early, but we'll see. Sometimes you just gotta let these guys play. Is this some of those PI calls or Phantom Campbell can run the How about the one from DeJean, the fucking holding call from DeJean? He had 2 holding calls. That second one he got was fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. So. Race, I would like to have our secondary stabilized just for insurance purposes. I don't want to have holes for teams to exploit. Well, it's one hole. I mean, you got one fucking hole. That's it. I mean, you're good on the defensive line. You don't have a hole at linebacker. You don't really have a hole at safety. I mean, Makuba's still learning. He gave up a big play to Christian Watson, which he's given up big plays here and there, which is kind of alarming. But, I mean, he's getting better every week, hopefully. But I think they're fine. It's just that one spot, It's really that one spot. I said, what happened to number 95 we drafted this year? Haven't seen Agbo Aronco? The guy from Cleveland, the 30-year-old edge rusher. I think he got hurt. Didn't he get hurt? Oh, you're talking about Ty Robinson? I forgot what number Ty Robinson. I thought he was 95. I could be wrong. Ty Robinson's too fucking raw. He's too raw. He ain't ready. He ain't ready yet. He needs another year. Yeah, he needs another year. He's not good enough yet. Not good enough yet. We'll give him another training camp, see what he does. I mean, the good thing about it is you still have Carter. I mean, you still have Carter next year, hopefully on top of a big extension. You're still going to have Moro Jomo for one more fucking year. Moro Jomo's going to get paid. He will get paid. It will happen. Moro Jomo has got 5 sacks. Look at the pressure he had. Look at the pressures he had that fucking game on Jordan Love the other day. Played great. Having a great year. Awesome year. Stevie has one says the Packers are overrated. Jalen Phillips, oh man, he's awesome. He really is. Vajay says, so is Jair retired? No. He's sitting out, figuring out his stuff. He's not technically retired, no. We're going to see if the Eagles put anything on the report tomorrow. We're going to find out. Tomorrow's going to be the day where now I really want to find out what the fuck is going on and what the Eagles do with him. Is he's going to get fully released? It's got to come up on the report. They got to put out a report to the fans. There's got to be a report that comes out that he's released or whatever. Halfway crooks. I know we have a hole at CB2, but I'm not worried. If the pass rush keeps heading home, watch out. Yeah. Like I think we got to rely on the, and they have a good rotation. They have a deep rotation. Gonna give Jay Hunt a big opportunity. Nolan Smith a big opportunity. Brandon Graham is good on the rotation. You know what I mean? John Campbell, potentially gets better. Hopefully, someone's gonna make a play. Playing downhill. Look at Nakobe Dean. Look at fucking Zach. I mean, just playing great. Playing great. I wasn't, like I said, even with some of the, I understand Green Bay has had injuries, but I watched Green Bay earlier this season, and they didn't look great. And when you fucking get pressure on Jordan Love, he throws these careless fucking passes. He's not good against pressure. Got us a couple times, but I don't think consistently, on a consistent basis. Like, look, you play the fucking, what was Jalen Hurts? What was Jalen Hurts, his passing against Todd Bowles in that fucking defense against Tampa Bay? I mean, he was flawless that game. Flawless against the fucking pressure. User says, what up? Says chat, defense impressed me. Phil, grateful to half shootout, 27 line backup, really play. Yeah, it was great. It said Carter stays because he gets us draft picks, eating up double teams. That is true. That is fucking true, bro. Offensive line's got to pick their fucking poison. I mean, now you have you don't even have an edge rusher that shows up whenever he wants to show up. You got an edge rusher that's really good against the fucking run too. Like, he's good against the run. Really good. They even had fucking Jalen Phillips as a fucking spy. They had him as a spy a couple times in the fucking game against Jordan Love, which was great. What's going on, Locked In Sportsman? What's going on, buddy? Adore Jackson had a nice PBU. I thought he played actually fucking solid last night. Besides, you know what I mean? Like I didn't think he got stiff armed. His open field. He actually had an open field tackle. He got stiff armed at the beginning of the game. He had like 2 good coverages at the end of the game. Like, I don't know why they move him back on fucking. They don't want to give up the big play, but that last series against Green Bay, when Green Bay was coming down the field, like, on third down, he's like 12 yards off the fucking line. Like, I don't even get that. Like, why even? I don't know. Like, I guess just in that guy, I guess because they just don't trust him he's going to get beat over the fucking top, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, he didn't play great. He didn't play fucking bad. I thought he was I think he was serviceable. I think he was actually pretty solid, to be honest with you. It actually wasn't that bad, to be honest. But Jacory Bennett gets another shot. We'll see. This week. Or DeJean moves to CB2 and Michael Carter plays the inside. Those are only 2 choices you have. Keep things like they have been doing, but they have been going, or, you switch up. You fucking switch up. That's where we're at right now. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how it's going to go, but fuck. I didn't spill that much. We have a huge hole at CB2, in my opinion. It's a hole, but I don't think. Yeah, I mean, it's at this point, it's just like I don't even think of it as a hole. It's just they're just gonna throw guys in there. I don't even know. I'm not even like panicking about it anymore. I'm just like, fuck it. Somebody just play it. That's where I am, right? Like I'm just like, fuck it. Someone just play the spot. Who gives a shit? I don't even fucking care anymore. It says, I think people need to remember just losing Cam Jurgens can change the entire offense because he sets protection and calls out what he sees. Having half your O-line makes you not run first. No, it doesn't. And it made it fucking worse when Patullo wasn't at least garnishing. Patullo was not, when you had the offensive line problems, like, the one thing you shouldn't do in games, especially when you're giving up pressures pretty fucking easily, is looking predictable. Play action pass isn't going to work and not be effective either because no one's going to bite on shit when your offensive line is looking like that. They will have more of it. If Cam Jurgens is out of the game, they will have more urge to fucking rush. They will have way more urge to fucking rush. If there's intel from that defensive coordinator upstairs from the opposite fucking team that says, fuck it, don't even worry about the play action, just go after, get Jalen Hurts to the fucking ground, that's what they're going to do. Locked in Sports Media said, Joey, did you see the report about AJ and Hurts supposedly going rogue on that fourth down at the end of the game? What's your thoughts? My thoughts are I don't even know if it's true. And if it is, then look, it was 4th and 7. The Eagles didn't want to kick the ball because it would have been a 58, 59 yarder. And from the trajectory of the winds, and I guess Nick didn't trust Jake making that. Not because he couldn't, because he thought the winds were going to be crazy. Look how Green Bay, they tried to tie the fucking game up 10-10. Look, that ball fucking went completely fucking left. So the wind direction must have been a factor for that. I don't agree on the fucking pass. If they went rogue, I don't agree with it. I agree with them punting the ball because if you kick it and miss, you give them almost half field. If you go for it, and yes, kicking a field goal, being up 13, being up 13-10 is not going to do you anything. It's not going to do anything. Like, regardless, it does nothing. You know what I mean? So, sorry, 13-7. Sorry, 13-7. Does nothing. So, they should have punted the ball. They should have punted that shit. And at least have a nice punt. Fair catch at the fucking 5. Have some defenders by the end zone. Since it was a short punt, keep that shit in bounds inside the 5, inside the 10. Give them more field because they had more timeouts, I think, and they had a little bit more time left. So they tried to get a PI call out of that. I don't like plays where they're just trying to get a PI call. Like they cop out. Not even that they want to get it in the receiver's hands. They just want to try to get a fucking PI call. And I don't like that shit. That's that shit from 2023 that they ran. I fucking did not like that. I didn't like that at all. Yeah, 10-7. Yeah, 10-7, sorry. I'm all over the place. 10-7. So going up 13-7 wouldn't have made a fucking difference on that kick. Wouldn't have made a difference. So you missed the kick, you give him half the field. AJ Brown CB2, yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, buddy boy. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so on that. We broke Skip Bayless. He said he were repeating out a whole meltdown wearing a Hurts jersey was fire. I don't know, shit. I mean, from some of the national media, like, it's actually not, from a couple, it's been pretty positive. Especially from Jalen Hurts' standpoint of keeping the keeping the team on his back. Just winning the fucking game how they fucking won it. Like, we didn't like how Green Bay's offense looked like shit. Our offense looked like shit. They really tried hard to run the ball on us like all fucking game. And they were determined to run the ball on us all fucking game. You know what I mean? All right, so John McMullen wrote something. I'm just trying to find more information on this. We got a super chat from Halfway Crook. What's going on, buddy? Appreciate the donation, brother. So I think we have to address the elephant in the room between AJ and QB1. They're clearly beefing it because there's just no explanation on why AJ is being blackballed offensively. I know it can't just be me. No, I mentioned this in my video the other day because there is something going on. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't get how look, you have a 1A, 1B. Like, I don't know why they just never. I don't get why he's not involved. I don't. I don't know like what's going on behind the scenes. Like, if there is some type of beef going on behind the scenes, then this is gonna be really fucking ugly by the end of the year. It's gonna get even more ugly by the end of the year. Like, if they win a championship, like, I think AJ's fucking gone. And if they don't, I think he's still fucking gone next year, potentially. Because this isn't looking good. I mean, look, AJ, we got to Tuesday, today. There was no tweet. There was no fucking bullshit tweet. There was no nothing going on. I think AJ is just taking it the way it is right now. They can't trade him right now. They can't. So we're stuck with AJ Brown for the rest of the year. So for me, it's like you're gonna hinder your fucking offense if you keep doing what you're doing right now. You're gonna need both of these guys. You can't look. Devontae Smith is having a fucking great year, but they have got to get him involved as well. They got to get him involved. I mean, you're barely. I mean, look. If you're not, if they're beefing, you're not even getting AJ Brown involved. Then get Jahan Dotson involved. Then, and they're not even getting him involved. They threw one fucking pass to him the other day, a sideline throw. The same shit the Eagles were doing a few weeks ago. This drop back, look to one fucking eyeing one guy. That was the pick six versus the Giants, by the way. That was the same fucking play. And guess what? The fucking corner of Green Bay jumped in front of Dots on that play on the sideline. You know? Could have been another fucking pick. But, we'll see. That's a good question, though. I mean, we've been talking about it. You know what I mean? As I said, AJ gets open, but seems to have been sending covers to his side. Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of it, too. Even he said at the press conference as well, he said that even the touchdown to Devontae Smith, that 36-yarder, whatever it was, he was a big decoy on that play. Chris said nothing yet. Let's see. Halfway Crook with another super chat. Appreciate support, buddy. Yesterday, Shady McCoy and Acho were giving insight on the possible incident that happened between both of them off the field. Well, what the fuck happened? I mean, what happened? You know? Can we get rid of this shit? Can we close this fucking bullshit? All right, thank you. So John McMullen wrote this. The two-time All-Pro section throughout the fell week of practice. No, you can't really see it that much, but whatever. I'm reading it. 10-7 win against Green Bay. Alexander was ruled out on Saturday, did not travel to Green Bay, where he played the first 7 seasons at Packers, blah, blah, blah. Alexander told the organization on Tuesday that he decided to step away from football to try to get himself right from both a physical and mental standpoint before deciding on his long-term future. Okay. He had expressed excitement last week after arriving and claimed that he was healthier than he have ever been since his knee surgery. He said, "I feel really good," Alexander said, even expressing that he had no doubts that he would return being the kind of player that he once was. He said, "I'm going to bring leadership. I'm going to bring energy. I'm going to bring swag, some confidence, and hopefully we can all feed off of one another. Feed off that and take this thing to the next level," Alexander said. During his prime, Alexander is one of the best cover corners of the game, but has been having difficulty this season. Troublesome knee that limited his playing time in Baltimore. Yeah. He said all that shit a week ago, and then he just called it quits. He just said, "No, I'm done. I'm going through a mental thing, and I need to figure out my future." Like, it's almost, and I'm not gonna rush to judgment, but I'm gonna give my opinion and say it's almost as if like maybe he thought he was gonna get the starting job. Or maybe he thought he was deserving of a starting job. He's deserving of a fucking shot at the job, but there is no promise that he should have the fucking starting job. I mean, makes no fucking sense to me. Makes no sense to me. Lord said, "We will iron things out, and our offense will peak at the end of the season like it did last year, Lord. In Jesus' name, I speak life into this offense. Amen." Hope so. Locked in says a lot of that shit is because of the play calling and play design. No one was beefing last year when Kellen Moore was here. No. Jalen Hurts. So as I said, Jalen Hurts does his best work against man coverage. So teams are playing heavy zone, and Hurts won't throw it. Frank Sweeney says, "Yeah, it feels like teams know how frustrated AJ is and doing everything they can to make sure it continues. And then when he finally gets open, and Hurts doesn't feed him, it gets even worse. Okay, he said, I think that's what it. I think he said, I think. Sorry, I'm fucking. Where am I? Oh. Okay, so I think that's what Vic told him straight up. Yeah, I mean, he literally fucking says he's never been. I mean, if he's saying, "Hey, I'm going to bring leadership. I'm going to do all this." No doubts that he could return to being the kind of player he once was. I feel really good, but now he doesn't. He practices for the Eagles for 1 week, doesn't get on the flight, and then this happens. This happens. I'm pretty confused. I'm a little fucking confused, honestly. You know? As he says, with the super chat, appreciate it, buddy. This dude, if Alexander thought he was above Q, but no. No. I don't think it's that bad. I think he signed with this team knowing the position the Eagles were in at CB2. And maybe he just thought he deserved the job more than anybody else because of being a veteran. That's all I can really say. Like I said, we don't have enough information. And tomorrow, guess what? You know what information we're going to get tomorrow? Nothing. We're going to get a bullshit excuse tomorrow. Nick's going to say, I don't discuss players. Fucking, he's going to PR the shit out of this whole thing. We're never going to fucking know. Well, he didn't retire yet. He's not retired yet. Appreciate the super chat essay. He didn't retire yet. He's contemplating retirement. All of a sudden now. All of a sudden. I don't get that fucking job. I'm gonna leave the team, act like I'm retiring, and then I'm gonna sign with another fucking team. Which is fucking bullshit. Complete bullshit. I hate this. I've never seen this in my life. Halfway Crook says, man, if Smith ain't retired, D-line would be scary as fuck. Yeah, well, you know what, though? If Smith didn't retire, I don't think they would have signed Brandon Graham. I could be wrong, but I think because Brandon Graham wasn't coming back, I think the first few weeks, Howie obviously called Graham, and Graham said this on his podcast. They called Graham because Graham was forced to retire when he probably didn't want to. So since Graham wasn't coming back the first few weeks, they went out and they signed fucking Smith. Then they lost that game against the Giants. They lost that first game against the Giants, and then he fucking retired. Why I don't know. He already had 1.5 sacks. He was already actually doing really well. I mean, they still would have made the Jordan Phillips move regardless. You know what I mean? Which made it so much sweeter and so much better. I'm lost. I'm completely fucking lost, dude. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. As he was here, says, seems like when it's zone, Hurts looks for Dallas and Devontae. AJ is a good ball and slant bully, but can't remember the last time he ran a D-Jack post. No. I see him going upfield 10 yards and just stopping where he's at. There was one, I think there was like one, I think there was, somebody showed, like, there was one picture that came out. I kind of want to show this because there was one picture that came out. Let's see, how's this kind of debut when he said, Jalen Phillips had a great day. Where the fuck is it? Oh, you know what? I probably fucking I'm trying to fucking find it. Hold on. Is this AJ Brown right here? I think this was a play. Hold on, I'm gonna show this real quick. All right, I'm just gonna add a photo to the fucking stream. Hold on. I want to show you guys this quick. What pass is this? Who is this to? Right here. Somebody took that the other day. Oops. Is that AJ right there? I don't know when that. Somebody's gotta find when this play happened. And Hurts is looking in that fucking direction. That's gotta be fucking AJ Brown, right? And still not even passing to him. Let me know. Let me know if you guys know. If you guys remember this play at all. I mean, I have to look back at it. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta be him. Hurts scrambled for a couple on that play. Yeah, I gotta see it again. I gotta see that play again. Wide open, doesn't even pass to him. Unless the angle is really bad, and because of who Dickerson is blocking, he can't fucking see over that. I don't know. There's just certain things that show up on film, and people are catching it. Honestly, Joey, that looks like the Calcaterra overthrow. I don't know who that is downfield. I have no idea. I can't tell. Well, yeah, just want to show that because that was interesting. Interesting enough. Oh, is this the play? All right, hold on. I don't want to get flagged. Let me see if this is the play. Oh, that's the fourth down play. That's the fourth down play. I don't know if they went rogue. Did they really go rogue on this fucking play? And yeah, I guess AJ tried to catch that. It was like almost behind the Green Bay fucking DB. Like that throw went to like the DB almost. I don't know. I can't really fucking tell, to be honest. I can't really tell. Can't really tell. Contemplating retirement is formed the Eagles. You stepping away to focus on getting right physically and mentally. I don't get it. I'm like, I saw that Xander went live, and I was like, it's like breaking news. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And all I saw were the words "step down," and I was like, I'm like, tell me somebody fucking retired or something, like out of nowhere, or somebody just like left the team. That's the play when Micah pressured Jalen. He just ran for it. All right. I don't know. I mean, like, that's just a picture, so I don't know what's going on. Where, if, Micah, I don't know. Like, so I could be wrong. Is it Seth Joyner said Nick Sirianni was saying why after that goal ball? Ah, okay. So, yeah. Okay. Well, if that's true, then they did go rogue. I respect it. You know, I respect it. Scoring a touchdown seals that game. It seals the game automatically. You know, but because they didn't get it, you know, they gave it a shot, I guess. They gave it a shot. They gave it a shot. It is what it is, you know. They did what they could. They did what they could. I think Smitty would have caught that on 4th down. Yeah, maybe better than AJ, probably. Yeah. And because you're not passing to AJ all game, like your receivers out there pretty much fucking cold. Like AJ is just gonna be more vulnerable to injuries, gonna be more vulnerable to fucking dropping the fucking ball. He's gonna be more vulnerable to not catching anything because you're not giving him the fucking ball. Cal Eagle says, yeah, so Jair has voided the trade, right? So we are getting our pick back, right? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Kind of fucked up, to be honest. Kind of fucked up. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. Fine takes. What up, J-Main? What's up, dude? How you doing, buddy? I say they tried what they did to Rodgers in Green Bay, was expecting it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still very confusing. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what to really take from it anymore. But all we could say is that I'm hoping he can come back later. You know, like if he signs with another team, he can go fuck himself. Like if he signs with another fucking team, I'm going off. I'm gonna fucking go off. Like if tomorrow or next week he signs with another team, I'm flipping. I'm flipping the fuck out. Because I can't. There's no way Yeah, no, that's not flying with me, bro. That's not flying. Then if he signs with another team within the next couple of weeks, if he signs with another team, regardless, with this CB2 spot open right now, he obviously wanted that fucking starting spot and thought he was deserving of that fucking shit. Not right. Not good. Not right. Not right at all. So, yeah. That's where we're at, boys. That's where we're at. And we will see what happens in the next few. We got a big game this week. Like the last thing we needed was that. It didn't change anything. We're in the same spot that we were yesterday. And the day before that, and the day before that, and all of last week. We're in the same exact fucking spot. I keep looking this way because I remember that my camera used to be over here, so I always look this way and talk, which is weird. But all right, since we got 152 in the chat, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the stream. We're gonna award some 10 memberships for the month. And like I said, you can always become a member yourself, but I'm gonna award 10 memberships. And this is all going to be random because YouTube picks randomly. So I don't pick who gets them or whatever. This is purely support. That's it. So I'm going to send 5 right now. And I will send another 5 right now. Congratulations to everybody. There you go. There you go. Okay. 10 people just got memberships. And yeah. Good shit. So want to give those out at the end of the stream. I haven't done it in the last couple of months, so gave out 10 to the peoples. To the peoples. You said Jahan will become a free agent after this season, so Eagles will get a draft pick from him. Will they? Like a comp? They'll get a comp pick for Jahan? I don't even know. Guys, oh man, maybe next time. Congrats, guys. Yeah, it's randomized, so trust me. Give it another couple weeks, you'll probably have one. So you'll have one. Trust me on that. But that's gonna be it. I mean, look, I did a whole entire video surrounding this thing that was. I gotta scrap it now, so I gotta scrap it and I gotta change it. So yeah, that's what happens sometimes. I mean, who would have expected this shit to happen today? We're just trying to enjoy. We're just trying to enjoy the fucking. We're just trying to enjoy this whole thing. I mean, that's it. So, but it is what it is. We got 127 in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the stream, guys. Appreciate so much on the breaking news today. I'll have a video out most likely tomorrow. Maybe like early afternoon, something like that. Shakedown will most likely be tomorrow. We were actually supposed to have it tonight, and this breaking news happened. So I decided. I texted him. I said, "Hey, let me stream. I want to kind of talk about this with my chat today. So we'll get back to it tomorrow, and we'll have a lot to discuss. We'll talk about the game. We'll talk about obviously the Jair Alexander shit, CB2, the future of that, and a lot of other things. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. All right, you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Shakes one up, follow slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.